Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, there's a red alert that involves a threat to the safety of President Donald Trump, and it comes amid a nation that is still on edge over the tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, fighter jets have intercepted a plane that was over President Trump's golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. That's right, a fighter jet was actually dispatched and had to go and to intercept and to escort an aircraft that was in the airspace of Trump's headquarters in New Jersey. And this comes amid 6 violations of restricted airspace over Bedminster while President Trump was staying at his residence there over the weekend, according to the U.S. Air Force. Now, threats against Donald Trump are nothing new. Contrary to the rhetoric of the mainstream media that paint Donald Trump as being a threat, allegedly, he is the one who is under siege constantly. Of course, we know about the 2 assassination attempts last year, one of them actually shooting him in the ear. And thank God that bullet missed, doing even more serious damage. Well, sadly, a bullet did not miss a conservative pundit and an influential figure in TPUSA founder Charlie Kirk, who succumbed to injuries and left behind a wife and 2 small children. But in that case, TPUSA, the organization he left behind, well, it will carry on his legacy, and it will keep fighting for freedom and diversity of thought on our college campuses. And so, one thing that we hear is Vice President J.D. Vance. He is going to be hosting Charlie Kirk's podcast on Monday. And that is a great tribute to a man who has left behind a legacy of reaching out to fellow Americans, discussing our political and ideological and philosophical differences. And, we're all Americans here, and we should treat each other with respect. And that was Charlie Kirk's message. But it appears to be one that has gone only one way, because some of his detractors, and it's a minority of Americans true, but they're a very radical and virulently angry minority, don't have that same sort of respect for him. And we're going to fight through this together, and we're going to do this in a way that's respectful, that really seeks to get to the bottom of why this happened. But Donald Trump, he is just always under siege. He's always being threatened by the radical left. And you see that on Discord, and you see that on Blue Sky right now, because they keep saying, Donald Trump should be next over and over again. And I hope the Secret Service and the FBI are investigating all of those reports and taking it seriously, because these social media platforms that are giving rise to this hate, well, there's no place for it whatsoever. And, that is something that should be really taken seriously, because, the next would-be assassin is being cultivated in these hateful left-wing echo chambers where they don't even allow you, for example, on Discord, to condemn Charlie Kirk's assassination. They will ban you for saying the assassin was wrong for shooting Charlie Kirk. So we have our work cut out for us, and when fighter jets have to scramble to protect Donald Trump's airspace, and there are 6 aircraft going over there despite knowing better, it's a threat, and the Trump administration should take it seriously. Well, this is Kyle Becker with Explain America. Please weigh in with your thoughts and comments. We always appreciate hearing from you.